What's up, potato players? It's me, Potato Mist. Today we'll be going through the latest news on some of the new sets Riot will be releasing for Riftbound, as well as some additional changes to templating and more. As always, like and subscribe, and if you really like this video, let us know in the comments and we'll do more Riftbound content. Anyways, let's get into the video. Okay, products and sets into 2027. Learn about the 2027 Riftbound set lineup, as well as get updates about products coming this year. Looking at the 2027 releases. Hello Riftbounders, a planned feature of the second state of the game of each year is that this will be the moment we begin to look ahead to next year's booster releases and share the year's lineup, at least as far as we're able to share. Here's a look at some of the sets we're cooking up for players in 2027. We've got, holy, Riftbound Legacy and Riftbound Reckoning. And then they obviously have set 8 and set 9. They're not able to share those at the moment. In the same way that Shingron and Dave shared some teases for Unleashed, Vendetta, and Radiance in our first state of the game, we're excited to dive in and share some peeks into what they are. Record Scratch, you're right, we still have a set coming in 2026. Let's talk about a few things first. Secret Garden, T1, and Radiance before we look at 2027. Secret Garden. The Secret Garden is your gateway to a lush world of alternate cards from Riftbound's third set, Unleashed. Become one with the forest with alt arts of Lilia, Bashful Bloom, Ivern Greenfather, and Ultrasoft Poro, plus 5 alt art tokens and a bunch more. Holy. As announced, this product will be available at select events, including this past weekend at Gen Con. We're working to have it available at additional events around the world, and we'll share more updates soon. So they're gonna have this this set available at these events, or this Secret Garden. It's not a set, but a pack, I guess. I don't know what to call it. A box. They're alternate art cards. So it's going to be interesting. We've got RQ Barcelona, RQ Singapore, PAX West, RQ Los Angeles, and more events coming soon. Interesting. I wish I could get this. I'm not going to lie, because I am an Ivern player. I'm an Ivern player, and I would really like to play with this. Now onto the contents for those unfamiliar with it. The contents of this box will have 3 alt art cards: alt art Ivern Greenfather, alt art Lilia Bashful Bloom, alt art Ultrasoft Poro. Oh, that's huge. Look at these. Look how good they look, dude. Available from a scalper near you. Exactly. What's up, Hoylid? Welcome to the stream, dude. 5x alt art double side tokens, 2 sleeve packs, 2 full art poster cards, and 3 Unleashed boosters. This is going to be massive, dude. I would really like to get this Ivern Greenfather alt art, but what are the odds? What are the odds we actually get it? I don't even care about the Ultrasoft Poro. I just want the Greenfather, alt art. Looks massive. And then we have the Riftbound XT1 2025 World's Champion Collection, which, if you don't already know, we have a dono goal going for that. We'll open it on stream if we get at least halfway to it. So if you guys are interested in supporting us, there's one way you can do so. Mark your calendars. We're planning for the English language T1's World Signature Set drawing. Sign up to run August 14th through 17th. So look out for those dates, guys. We got to sign up and try and get it. We'll have an article later this week with details about the drawing. We already shared all the details about the Riftbound XT1 2025 World's Champion Collection product line. You can check the article for complete details about this product line. Interesting. Very cool cards, though. I'm really excited to see what these look like in person, or like physically without all the pictures and stuff like that. I just want to see what the foil looks like. I think that's going to be cool. Due to printing timelines and logistics, the T1 World's Champion Player Bundle will be made available as part of a drawing in October. Stay tuned for more information as we get closer to it. Interesting. We can't wait for players to get their hands on these products. You're going to love them. I'm so excited, dude. I'm so excited. Okay, Gift of the Rift Bundle. This bundle celebrates the first year of Riftbound in style. Celebrate our first year with booster packs from Riftbound's first 5 sets, seasonal accessories, and alt art Akali. Now this one I'm really excited for. This one is so cool. Look at alt art Akali. Look at alt art Akali. She looks so good. She looks so good. No, she's just slurping up some ramen, dude. This product reflects our continued evolution of doing products. There is a Chinese language version of the product which has its own exclusive Kinnan promo. While this product is available in both English and Chinese, this Akali exclusive for the English version. This is the one right here. Oh my goodness, so good actually, so good. It just looks clean, dude. It looks clean with the winter in the background. You're sitting under a little what is this? Like some sort of cover or something like that. I don't know. I was gonna say canopy, but I don't know what it is really. And then you've got some hot ramen. Ooh. Just tasty. It's actually making me hungry right now. What is this? The 16 X booster packs. So you get 16 booster packs, 3 of each Origins, Spirit Forge, Unleash, and Vendetta, and 4 of Radiance. So you get 3 of Origins, Spirit Forge, Unleash, Vendetta, and the 4 of Radiance. 36 runes, 6 of basic runes with foil treatment. So they're gonna be foil runes? I've never seen anything like that. I don't think I've ever seen a foil rune. I mean, just like a basic rune. That'll be interesting. You get the alt art Akali promo, 100 sleeves of the Akali promo, and then 2,000 card storage box. That'll be interesting. They don't exist. This is brand new. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is gonna be really unique. Basic runes with foil treatment. So if you get this box, you'll probably be one of the only people who have this. That'll be cool. This product will be sold via your local game store and mass retailers, releasing December 4th, 2026, just in time for the holidays. Languages available English and Chinese. We still have a few more things up our sleeve in 2026, but we're not ready to share them quite yet. So you can get these boxes for Crimmy time for holiday season, guys. Then we have set 5 Radiance. Hallelujah! Our next set, dude. Our next set. This is gonna be crazy. Own the stage the world is watching. At its core, Radiance is about performing like a master, playing at the absolute peak of your powers, underneath the brightest lights with everything on the line. We're extremely excited about this set. It is the capstone of our year and is going to feature our regional championships starting in November and be part of the Convergence Fest in December. Check back tomorrow for more information about both of these regional championships. Are you ready? Let's go. Cards, 180. So 180 cards. Hashtag RB Radiance, 3-letter code RAD. Dates. Previews are kicking off at the RQ Los Angeles, which takes place September 25th through September 27th. Then previews continue to run through October 9th. Interesting. So we'll get previews actually sometime soon. We're going to be getting previews for Radiance really quickly, actually. It feels like we just got Vendetta, you know what I mean? Which, didn't we? Didn't we just get Vendetta, guys? Pre-Rift is going to be October 16th through 22nd. And then the release will be October 23rd. So we've got a couple of months. We got a couple of months to get used to Vendetta, and then we'll have pre-Rift in no time. Honestly, we'll have previews in no time. I mean, so this will be insane. You might have seen the Seraphine card we revealed a few months ago as part of the regional qualifier Vancouver, and a number of you called her card out as being from Radiance when it was shown as part of the T1 products, though with slightly different art. So what other new legends will Radiance be bringing to Riftbound? We've got, hold on, pause guys. What other new legends will Radiance be bringing to Riftbound? We've got Seraphine, Ziggs, Jarvan, Echo, Evelyn, and 4 more friends. That's crazy, dude. That's insane. I'm really excited for Ziggs, guys. You guys don't know, but Ziggs was the first mid laner I ever played, so I'm really hyped for Ziggs. I hope he's good. I hope he's good and just not like a dead legend. That would suck. But yeah, I'm excited for Ziggs, guys. That's going to be so cool. Products coming in Radiance, booster packs and displays, showdown decks, Seraphine versus Evelyn, Vault Bundle pre-riff kits. Oh, look at the box. Look at the box. It just looks sick. Hey, my boy Ziggs is right there. And we got Jarvan here. Holy. I'm liking the packaging already. This is crazy. Radiance is going to be amazing, and we can't wait for players to get their hands on what this set offers as far as new legends and new cards for you all to play with. We're also excited to share that we will have a new ultimate rare card as a part of Radiance. We aren't revealing it today. We'll share more when set 5 rolls around. It's shattering time. Since we are teasing players by announcing the ultimate rare card but not showing it yet, it's only fair to share something else from Radiance instead. Oh my goodness, we got Echo, dude. Holy. The Echo legend, which we've seen someone post in the Discord already, but we'll read it for stream just for the sake of things. Disempower me, reduce the cost of the next unit you play this turn by 2 in a power, and give it kill me at the end of this turn. This will synergize really well with the known Echo unit. It's gonna be huge. Actually, you're gonna be able to accelerate it for like very little, and then you're gonna be able to kill it at the end of the turn, and get your runes back. It's gonna be insane. Actually, I don't know if you're gonna want to kill it. It depends on what you want. But it seems pretty good and synergetic with the Echo unit. We cannot wait to see what players come up for this deck. We've got more fun stuff still in store with Radiance. Hang in there until we get closer. Now let's turn back forward to 2027. Set 6 Legacy. Holy, how do they already have new sets? What is going on? It synergizes okay. Readying runes at the end of your turn is cool, but not as cool as Echo dying on our turn. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Dragon Elite. I was like, wait, if you want to use your turns during your turn, you don't want him to die at the end of your turn. So, yeah. Set 6 Legacy. Many players have their champion, the one they love to play, whether it's Riftbound, their main in League, or the one that they're always drawn to pick in TFT. Legacy is about that moment at the start of the game when you sit across from your opponent and you both reveal who you are representing. But Legacy expands that. It's more than just what your deck is. You are representing a region's spirit through your champion. There's a lot we are sharing about what Legacy has in store for players and the regions. Demacia, Noxus, Ionia, Piltover/Zon, Freljord, and Bilgewater will all have aspects that carry through into the cards and the games. Interesting. The regions are represented by the champions and the mechanics in set such that this will feel different from any we've released before. Cards. 346. Holy! Friendly Noxus units. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. So you could have like friendly tags. That would be interesting. Yeah, so we got 346 cards, guys. They're going big once again. They're going massive once again. That's huge. Hashtag RB Legacy. 3-letter code LGC dates. We'll have our first preview beat as part of Convergence Fest, December 13th through 15th. And then we'll have previews in January. Stay tuned for more details and dates. Pre-Rift, January 22nd through 28th, 2027. Release January 29th, 2027. That's going to be crazy. And they already have They already have so many legends. What new legends will Legacy bring to Riftbound? Ashe. So we're going to have an Ashe deck. Garen. Wait, there's already a Garen one. There's going to be a new Garen one? Holy. Wait, what is this? So they have Ashe, they have Garen, they have Heimerdinger, they have Alawi, they have Karma, Lux, another Lux, Tryndamere, Vladimir, and 4 more friends. That's crazy. I'm glad they're doing a new Garen one, yeah. I'm glad they're doing a new Garen one. Garen deserves some love, honestly. You know what? Clappers for Riots for making a new Garen one, because that old Garen one, whew, I don't know how I felt about it. Products coming in Legacy. Booster packs and displays for champion decks. Tryndamere, Ashe, Lux, and Garen. Vault Bundle pre-rift kits releasing in February. Proving Grounds 2nd edition. So they're going to have a 2nd edition Proving Grounds, which is kind of interesting. I guess it's to help people get into the game. They're going to be able to play their new decks, and they'll still be relevant for a long time. So Legacy booster looks best so far. It does. Oh, you mean the artwork? The artwork looks crazy, actually. Yeah, the artwork looks insane. It looks like a like a sort of like church design sort of thing, with the whole stained glass in the background or whatever. The box and the packs, yeah, it looks interesting. I can't wait to see what it looks like once they like finalize everything. I'm sure this is what it'll look like, but this looks like a 3D render, whereas I kind of want to see what it looks like the actual box looks like. It's gonna be crazy. Arriving in January 2027, Legacy will launch us into the new year with a set that's going to leave a lasting, well, legacy for Riftbound. Judge for yourself, but here's a sneak peek at what's coming with Legacy. Pack content updates. We're updating. Wait! Pack content. Okay. Pause, guys. Pause. Hold on. Pause. Pack content updates. We're updating pack contents to replace a common card with a slot for Legends and Battlefields. Finally, dude. Finally. So, not this set coming up. Not Radiance, but Legacy. Legacy will have a common slot for Legends and Battlefields. That's going to be amazing, dude. That's going to be amazing. I'm so glad they listened to the community. Draft-focused set design, improvements to the templating of Riftbound cards, a crossover with League Classic, Proving Grounds 2nd edition. Holy. Considering this is going to be the biggest set, getting play sets of commons is going to be harder to find. Very true. Very true. Very true. Draft focus, now you've piqued my interest. I'm telling you, this Legacy set is going to be awesome, dude. This Legacy set going to be so cool. Starting with Legacy, we're replacing a common card slot and booster packs with a slot dedicated to being either a Legend or Battlefield at roughly a 50-50 frequency. To be clear, this means Legacy boosters and sets after it will contain 6 common cards instead of 7. Oh yeah, it's going to be really hard to get your common cards then. It's going to be really hard to get your common cards. Okay, so starting with Legacy, we're replacing common cards in the booster packs with a slot dedicated to being either a Legend or a Battlefield at roughly a 50-50 frequency. So you're going to get your common cards less often, but you're not going to have a Legend filling your rare spot. So that's really huge, actually. Really huge. W Riot, dude. W Riot. We're doing this to try and solve players' frustrations around opening a booster and boosters and making sure Legend cards don't feel anticlimactic to find. Legends are an interesting design challenge. They are required to play the game, so if you don't own a Akali and then open Akali's Legend in a booster pack, it's fantastic. But the problem comes when you open your 2nd or 3rd or 4th. Those additional copies are likely ones you don't immediately need, and on top of that, Legends could, prior to Legacy, occupy some of the most exciting slots in your booster packs. So the problem we needed to solve was how we managed their presence in booster packs to ensure availability to those that need them, but minimize how often they leave players disappointed to see them in packs. We can't just completely remove them from booster packs without directly impeding the abilities for players to play limited formats with Riftbound. Our approach, starting with set 6, is to replace a common card slot with a slot dedicated to being either a Legend or a Battlefield at roughly a 50-50 frequency. To be clear, this means Legacy boosters and sets after it will contain 6 common cards instead of 7, as with previous sets. This solution allows them to remain prevalent in packs for new players, while ensuring they don't occupy a slot that you'll be disappointed to see one in. Note: Showcase Legends and Battlefields will still occupy one of the slots for overnumbers and won't appear in the new Legends/Battlefield slot. Okay, so you can still get double Legends, but one of them might be overnumbered. Am I right, guys? Am I right? That's huge. That's huge. Draft-focused design. Legacy is our first set that we're hanging our hat on as a Riftbound set built for drafting. Drafting is a staple of many trading card games and a way to play that many players have a deep love for. Why? It's a good way for newer players to play since it doesn't require you have a constructed deck. And then the draft itself lets players see cards that they can potentially draft and build your collection with afterward. Additionally, the format tests players differently as they not only have to play their deck well, but they have to select their cards during the draft and properly build their deck. So it goes beyond simply mastering a single type of constructed deck. Wow, while Riftbound introduced the rules for drafting early on in Origin's release, the sets weren't yet designed really with drafting in mind. With set 6, the designers made it a priority to support draft in the set's design. This includes things like creating mechanics which have synergies between champions that overlap in a color in fun and interesting ways. Additionally, there are things like signpost cards, which are cards that are lower rarities, thus more commonly seen by players opening packs, that help signal strategies within the set for players. Signpost cards help players understand the set's strategies for limited, and they can be the glue that pulls those decks together. We're updating rune kits for stores to include a new unit card, the Minion. Minions are meant to be available to players to take like they do runes, and add to their draft decks in case they do not draft the full 25 cards to fill their deck. Okay, not bad, not bad. We got minions, guys. We got minions in Riftbound, finally. Finally, I can farm in peace as an ADC main. I think I speak for everyone when I say we all want to run minion in our regular constructed decks. I'm gonna get a minion and be so mad. I'm gonna get a minion and be like, what is this? That's huge though. That's huge. I'm glad they're supporting draft a little bit more because I like draft. I think it's really fun. The pack change we discussed above was done with an eye to improving draft playability. We'll share more about what went into designing Legacy as we get closer to the set's release, but we hope you're getting excited to try drafting Riftbound if you haven't yet. Then we have templating updates. We're updating some elements of how cards are templated, from introducing a new backing for targets in rules text to a new arrow for signifying triggered abilities. Oh, down here. Hold on. By nature of their design, TCGs are a continuously changing landscape as new mechanics arrive and necessitate updates or refinements to how cards are templated. There is a growth curve to every new TCG where, after its initial launch, there's a refinement, an iterative process to clean up the rules and mechanics from what the designers initially envisioned to what the game and the players need it to be. Here's a reprint from one of Legacy's champion decks, which features an already known battlefield that shows some of the modified templating we're going to discuss. When I enter, you may kill a gear. Interesting. Arrow, kill a gear. The peak doesn't capture all of what we're discussing, but it does highlight the two most visual changes: the new backing used for targets and the arrow used for triggered abilities. Oh, I see. So the arrow is for triggered abilities. That's interesting. Read on to learn more. To discuss each of the updates, let's look at some of the community feedback and then explain what is changing and Legacy to address the feedback. I'm not sure which things mentioned on a card are targets. Here are 3 lines of rules text. They look very similar, but they are different. Can you identify what the targets are in them? Kill a unit at a battlefield. I would say the unit. Kill all units at a battlefield. Oh my god. Kill all units at battlefields. Oh my god. Answers: kill a unit, battlefield, no target. I see. The nuances here can be confusing to players. The core rules contain a list of the things that define targets within the rules text of a card, but players shouldn't need to memorize it to play the game. The team has come up with a solution we're genuinely excited about, which doesn't require more rules text. We're introducing a new gray backer. The colored highlight, such as you see on cards behind words, to indicate when a word is a target. Oh, they're just gonna give it a little background. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Play has too many meanings. Somebody was mentioning that. Play has too many meanings. Our want to keep rules text as non-technical as possible has some hard edges we've been working to soften. This is one of them. And this part can definitely delve a bit deep in the nuance of crafting rules text, but we feel it's important to highlight the work that goes into the rules for a game like Riftbound. Currently, there are 4 meanings for play when used on a card. 1. Create a token. Example, play a one might recruit token to your base to put something on the chain. Example, play a unit from your trash to finalize a spell. Example, if you've played a spell this turn to resolve something. Example, when you play me. Interesting. I still don't know the difference, guys. The above examples for each of these meanings are meant to illustrate potential usages and a sample piece of card's text. They are not exhaustive though. Let's start from the top and work our way down. The first item is also the most direct of our fixes. Starting with set 6, token creation on cards will move to utilizing create as the verb rather than play when a spell or ability makes a token in the game. Interesting. So they're going to use create instead of play. That's good. That's definitely good. Using a different word for it is definitely a step in the right direction. The second and third meanings are largely still present, but we're tightening up on how the grammar of how rules text is written to make the intended meanings of play clearer. If play is used as an instruction, it means to put something on the chain. If text uses play in another way, it refers to finalizing of the spell. I see. And for the remaining meaning, we are following the path of tokens and no longer using play in these meanings. We will be changing cards from saying when you play me to when I enter. Oh, interesting. That's good. Some among you have realized there is one more case which we didn't include above. And if you didn't notice it, we may point it out to you. We may point you to the judge test. Wait, what? Some card instructions say when you play a card/spell. Currently, this refers to resolution. We are changing this to refer to when a card or spell is finalized instead to match the third listed meaning of play. Interesting. So in summary, starting with legacy, the 4 meanings of play we listed above are changing, or not in some cases, in the following ways. Create a token. Create a one might recruit to your base. To put something on the chain doesn't change. Play a unit from your trash. To finalize a spell doesn't change. If you've played a spell this turn, when you play me becomes when I enter. When you play a card/spell is unchanged text, but changes to refer to the finalization instead of the resolution of the rules. The last clause is referring to cards like Ravenbloom Student. Oh, yeah. So like when you play a spell, interesting, but changes to refer to the finalization instead of resolution in the card's text. Interesting. To quote Kelly Digges on the game team, play goes from 4 meanings to 1.2 meanings. Oh no. How do I identify a triggered ability's condition and its effect? This is the most striking visual change to rules text. We're introducing the arrow. This arrow is a marker. Everything to the left of the condition of the triggered ability. Everything to the left is the condition of a triggered ability, and everything to the right is the actual ability when it's triggered. We don't have a ready image to show, but we did also want to highlight what it would be like for a conditional triggered ability such as with Sona Harmonious. New text. At the end of your turn, if I'm at a battlefield, ready up to 2 runes. So at the end of your turn, if I'm at a battlefield, arrow, ready up to 2 runes. So we have your condition and then we have your triggered ability. This is an example where the underpinning rules updates for this change already took place as a part of the updates with Unleashed. Because of that, this is a more of a visual change than something that impacts the game's rules. Interesting. So they're just making it more clear. I like that, dude. I like that. League Classic in my Riftbound? Uh-oh. Another tease for Legacy. We will have some amazing art inspired by League Classic on cards. I'm kind of excited for this, guys. Look at the art, dude. Look at the art. It looks pretty good so far. It looks pretty good so far already. I'm excited to see what it comes out and looking like. I'm not gonna lie. Proving Grounds 2nd Edition. Heimerdinger, Karma, Vladimir, Alawi decks. Excuse me, guys. Arriving in February of 2027. Following Legacy's release, we'll release the updated box product for Riftbound featuring 4 new decks. This release has 4 new decks featuring champions in Legacy. The 2nd edition will not contain any cards which you cannot get out of booster packs. These decks are going to be awesome and players are going to enjoy their play no matter your level of skill and familiarity with Riftbound. Contents: 4 champion decks, 4 oversized battlefields, 4 paper play mats, 4 chibi score trackers, 1 rule back, pricing $40. Interesting. Then we have set 7. Oh, wait a second. Guys, it's still going. What in the world? We have set 7. The Reckoning. Awaken the Ancients. What happens when dormant behemoths are awakened? The Reckoning. This set will feature some of the league's biggest champions. It's still early, and we're not ready to share as much about this set as we have for Legacy, which is interestingly quite aligned with the themes of this set. How exactly? Players will have to wait a bit more to learn the answer to that question, starting with next year's State of the Game. Cards, 264. What? I thought they were what is it called? Making the set smaller. They are definitely not making the set smaller. Holy. 300 and how many cards for Legacy? 380 something? 346, my bad. 346. Almost 350 for Legacy, and then 264 for Reckoning. That's crazy. What new legends will the Reckoning bring to Riftbound? Aurelian Soul, Cho'Gath, Shyvana, Vayne, and Zillion. Holy, we got some massive changes coming. And 4 more new legends. Products coming in the Reckoning. Booster packs and displays, champion decks for Shyvana and Vayne, Vault Bundle, pre-rift kits. Let's go, dude. Oh, that looks sick. I love the little gradient. Dude. It looks so good. As you can see, there will be some very excited champions as a part of the Reckoning, and we'll have a few surprises in store for players. Given the theme for this set, we felt like this set deserves some suitable blockbuster art. Wait a second. Yo, look at Cho'Gath, dude. Look at Cho'Gath. That's crazy. Insatiable Carnivore Cho'Gath. Set 8, arriving in Q3 2027. That's right, we've reached to the point where we're far enough out that we haven't even locked Set 8's name yet, but we still have fun stuff to share, including some concept art. That said, who's ready for a magical trip to Bandle City, home of the Yordle champions? Well, we can't say who yet. That would be giving too much away. A set that embodies the city's whimsical and magical mischief in every card, pack, and game you play. Set 8 is sure to leave players excited for more champions and new mechanics in what we feel is our most immersive Riftbound set yet. This set marks also our first time doing an in-person concept push with a number of talented artists. We aren't doing it for every set, but this one was unique, and we brought a few artists to Riot's LA campus and set them to work on Set 8's creative. Holy, wait a second, Teemo? Well, Teemo's already in the game, so we could get Teemo. It would just be another Teemo, but we could get like Vex. Wait, we already have Vex. We could get what's another Yordle, guys? Guys, name Yordles. What other Yordles are there? Ooh, Kled. Ooh, Kled. Kled, dude. Kled would be awesome, dude. I'm calling it now. Nora x Yumi for several dual legend. Oh, Lulu. Yeah, Lulu. Whimsy is her ability. Oh, that would be awesome, dude. All the Lulu mains eating good this set. Today we're revealing a few fun pieces that capture the whimsy and magical mischief we're after with this set. These concept pieces won't necessarily appear on cards, but are the artist riffing and exploring concepts for set 8. Okay. We got a dude, a Yordle carrying a sock and a bunch of boots, as well as a fish. And this dude is just, he's pouring drinks. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. I like that they're bringing in new artists for it too. Because we were just talking, weren't we just talking about like how they're like reusing art from the game and how it feels kind of lazy sometimes? I like that they're using different artists. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Magical plus whimsy tells me it's got to be Lulu. It's got to be Lulu. Yeah, it's got to be Lulu. Okay, and then set 9. Our last set of 2027 is far enough out that we've got nothing for you. Nope, zero zilch, without a shadow of a doubt. We know some of you will be disappointed by it. Viego, my king. Wait a second. What? We're being told we contractually have to show you something. I'll guess this will do. Shadow Isles? Shadow Isles plus... This looks like Piltover. Shadow Isles plus Piltover? Why does this look like Piltover to me? Oh, man. Oh, man. Library of Helia? Holy. That's the Blessed Isles archive. Interesting. 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 Yo, huge article, dude. Huge article. That was massive.